Welcome back to episode number 8 of the Meltdown Podcast. Today's Meltdown Podcast is presented by Houston Hot Chicken, Texas Hot Chicken with Houston twist. www.hhc.coo. I had to do it, bro.
This man's got a fucking script.
Hey, dude, I do. Are you ready? All right. We are here today with YouTuber influencer Jake the Viking. That's it.
That's it. So we got onto him.
I don't have a script. I need a
No,
script.
that's it.
Thank you for having me here. I am so excited. Smile. Oh, wait.
Smile. It's not the camera, bro. Bro.
I'm sorry.
Dude, I'm happy to have you, man.
Happy to be here, man.
How's Vegas so far?
Vegas. I've only lost a couple $100.
It's better than most people.
Right?
Do you want to tell the people that may be watching that may not know who Jake the Viking is real quick?
Oh, God. YouTuber, Twitch streamer, TikToker, typical social media person that stumbled into, I guess, doing paranormal investigations lately.
Oh.
But now trying to get into like the gun side of things, the no for YouTube and all that.
How many you got?
I personally have 9 rifles and 3 handguns.
Okay.
I
Not
think.
bad.
I'm trying to get some more, do some fun, cool shit,
I've got about 12.
blow some stuff up. Yeah. So
Oh yeah, YouTube. Huh?
YouTube. Of course, did you see what they just made about guns real quick?
No.
You can't say that you have a 30-round magazine because then they consider that a modification to your rifle and it'll get you a strike on your account.
Really?
Yeah. But you can say I have a 29-round magazine.
Really?
Yeah.
What you do?
Yes.
Exactly.
I have a 60-round magazine. It's not 30.
It's not there.
It's
You're
60.
right. You're right, dude. Listen, man. I've never shot a gun.
Really?
Yeah, I've never held a gun, shot a gun.
Just never cross paths with a rifle? Or
Never had the mean to go
That's-
anywhere.
Yeah.
I just don't know. I've seen a lot
Yeah.
and I just haven't had. The only reason I've seen guns is most likely his Twitter posts.
It sounds like him.
Yeah, it's him. He's
The week before I left out here, I'm like, my buddy has an AK and I bought one about a year ago.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, I'm going to do this and just full on both arms just going away.
Hell yeah.
dude.
I grew up hunting, so I've always been around them.
Really?
So we've got 200-acre farm in Connecticut. Shot my first deer at like 120 standing up with a lever action.
Okay.
Fucking hyped.
So I like shooting guns, but shooting bows is a lot
bow.
better.
I'm into bow because my nerd side comes out because my favorite movies are Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
So Lego's going to town with his little bow.
Yeah.
So that's where my little like nerd comes out. But I suck at it. But
Dude, speaking of bows, I always imagine like to just do a bow like this, right?
Yeah,
Like you just pretend bow. And he's like, just put your elbow up and then you're good. I'm like, I've never shot one, bro. I've seen this in
This is pretend.
Yeah, hey, I've seen this at Avengers with Hawkeye, bro.
That's because if you're not using a compound bow, because I'm sorry, compound bows are not bows. They have a sight. They shoot the break whole 9 yards. I shoot.
God, that's a fucking
yeah.
man.
It's a whole
You're gonna
thing.
stir the pot with that statement.
I will. I don't care. I shoot recurve, and the way you aim is with your hand. You've got to use your.
We back.
Is this the guest?
Yeah, this is the
Is
guest.
this the person?
Yeah, we got
What if I? Oh,
party foul.
party foul.
All right.
Looks like you're shotgunning the first one.
It looks like you.
Idiot. Who's this guest? Now I'm like,
About to find out.
now I'm gonna feel bad if I don't know who they are. Is there a chance that I don't?
I don't know.
Oh shit, dude. Now you're making it awkward. Shit. Should I put the glasses on so it's not like I'm like staring at him?
No, he knows exactly who you are.
Oh fuck, dude. What the fuck? What?
Brother?
Is this why you called me earlier?
Yes, you didn't answer.
Yeah, I was at the
I
casino.
know.
Dude. Oh.
What's up, my boy?
What the
What's
fuck are you
up?
doing here?
Bro, I'm Vegas Inferno, brother.
Oh my god.
Yes, sir. I'm watching. What's
Oh
up,
my-
superstar?
Shit.
Mind if I cop a squad next
Fuck
to
get in here, dude. Oh my
What up,
god.
Jay?
I'm sitting there at the casino and I'm like, my
What's up?
phone's going crazy and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And then I check it and it's this dude calling me.
I
I'm
know I
like,
was calling you because he told me y'all were doing the podcast, and I'm like, no way, it's Jake. And he was like, no, Jake the Viking.
oh
I'm
my
saying,
god,
Jake
dude.
Frank.
We go fucking
I know.
back.
So you can scoot up too with the
Yeah.
because they're gonna get you on the
You know
audio.
how hard
There
it
you
is
go.
to down.
Mic check,
Mic check,
I'm in
yeah.
the building. What's up? Where the cameras at? Here. What's up?
Hey, dude. So we were like, I was taking a zip chair, so we went to the convention center, bro.
it's
Lord,
been
dude.
too long,
Love
dude.
it.
Love you, bro.
It's been way too fucking long. Holy
Dude.
shit, dude.
So we went to go pick up a chair, and I was like, "Dude, what are you doing tonight?" He goes, "Oh, I'm just chilling." I was like, "We got a podcast. Who's on it?" Jake. He goes, "Who?" Jake the Viking. He goes, "Bro, what?"
I'm like, Jake the Viking? I don't call him that, but I know him.
Holy.
So what's the convo like right now, man? What y'all?
Dude,
I know I interrupted a
We
little
just
bit,
got
man.
started because he was telling us about how you actually shoot a bow and how he's saying like compound bows aren't real bows.
Yeah, we're starting a whole controversy.
I have one.
Starting a whole controversy.
And I've never shot it. I don't know how. I got it from a.
Dude, I shot pretend if you
I
want to
got
come
it from an estate sale. I don't know if you guys know the estate.
Shit, you got an estate sale?
I was at an estate sale and it was like this random thing sitting on the wall just glowing in front of my face. And I'm like, what is that? They're like,
That's where I got my crossbow at. My dad did an auction at an estate sale. And
Yeah.
he got me a crossbow. Then I thought I can't. I was like, I'm gonna go use it in Connecticut. They're like,
You
oh,
can't
it's
do that.
illegal. I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, it's illegal. I'm like, what the fuck?
mine's
What are we
still back in
doing now?
Louisiana. I have no idea. I've never pulled it out. I don't know how to use it
Yeah?
at all, man.
You pull the
bro.
string back with the arrow on it and let go of it.
It seems simple.
it
seems simple.
I can teach you.
Does it have the site? Does
I'm
it have
bringing
the
it.
site on it?
I'll bring it to Vegas.
Yeah.
You guys want me to bring it to
Yeah,
Vegas just so I can play
teach
with
you
it?
how to do it.
Nah, I'm not.
I've never-
I would rather Zach teach me, not you. I don't know why.
You know where I've learned it?
Where?
At Avengers Hawkeye.
See, yeah, I was Zach
That guy?
still.
He's
Zach
like,
still.
I learned from an Avenger, bro.
Yeah, I watched
Nah,
Star
bro.
Wars on how to use a lightsaber too.
That is
Okay.
true. That's
We're a
real
little
logic,
past.
right?
You got Trulies in the building?
Yeah, we got Trulies, bro. It's
Yeah, like I
one-
watched Lord of the Rings to learn how to ride a horse, kind of. Like, I
Wait,
learned, like, the
why are we
mechanics.
talking about my childhood right now, bro?
I just got thrown on a horse and said, "Had at
Like, go, like, have fun.
Exactly.
That's hilarious. That's
Fall out
hilarious.
so that fall off.
Dude,
You
they
get
told
back
me I
up.
was gonna have a guest. I'm like, who the fuck do I know in Vegas? I didn't know you lived out here. So
I
I'm
know,
like,
I know.
so I'm like, who the fuck?
When I called you, I said he won't answer my number because he's probably like, "Where's this Louisiana number?"
Yeah, and
Calling
then I saw
him.
you called me on Instagram, and I was like, they probably just like fucked up because so many people like accidentally call people on
Exactly.
Instagram. So I was like, all right, well, I'll just message them later when I get out because I was at SHOT Show.
I saw it. How
Yeah,
was
no.
that? How was it?
Dude, that was fucking sick.
It was nice.
Holy shit, it's
Yeah.
so big.
Was it in the convention
That's
center?
what she
I know.
said.
What-
It's massive. No, it's in the convention center.
Okay.
Is it?
It's in
Okay.
the Venetian Convention Center
Oh,
all the way
okay.
into the Caesar Convention Center and on the other side.
Oh, wow.
And it's both floors of the Venetian and then in the other side, like, it's fucking stupid.
That's cool. That's cool.
And you see some shit, you're just like, God damn. Now, here's the dumb part. You can't buy anything.
You just can look.
So
you just
oh, it's
look.
because-
a lot of
It's a
times
show.
with
It's a show
showcase.
and tell. Yeah.
So a
it's a
lot of times
showcase.
with conventions, though, you got to stay to the last day, and they'll give stuff away for free.
That's kind of what they were doing. They were giving some stuff away for free. I made a lot of connections because again, I want to get into the gun world, like making
Yeah.
content.
Yep.
And so I was meeting with FN, Silencer Co, all those people, and so it makes it really cool. Because none of those people have social media. They have no idea how any of that shit
That
works.
content's gonna be fun though.
Dude,
you,
oh,
you and
dude.
guns just mixed
Well, no,
up.
so
That's
my-
gonna be content right there.
Well,
You
my
and
whole
guns are-
vibe is to make like the modern day Viking with it. And so I want to go in like an attack rig, maybe a helmet, and just go full like Viking war paint
I might know a guy
and
that
just
can
make
hook
it
you up.
different. Do what?
I might know a guy that can hook you up.
With
You actually really remind me of a friend back home. And I had to look right quick. So I have like the same Viking. like-
Everyone knows Jake, bro.
no. But yeah,
What are you trying to say?
Something that's
Yeah, you just
cool though,
reminded me of
honestly,
my
bro.
friend.
Before we even get into everything, something that's cool, just
Oh,
a
God.
testament to you, bro.
Oh God!
Just to
I'm
see
scared.
his-
Don't make him cry.
Just the way he. Oops.
Oh,
You got a shotgun too?
Oh, damn. I got napkins right here. All right.
this
Look,
man's gonna kick us
way
out.
to mess up the moment, truly. This is a marketing moment, I guess. Hey, truly, guys. Truly.
when I went to go get you, I actually spilled it too.
Oh, yeah.
What's up with it?
We're the last surviving ones, dude. We haven't spilled anything.
All right,
yet.
What I was saying though, bro, it's so cool, man, to
Pull
just
it
see your evolution, man, to see what
Oh,
you
God.
like, because you're a football player, bro, and I'm an athlete. So, I mean, that's important to me, bro, because to see you evolve from being out of an athlete to what you are today is just like it's super cool to see, bro. Because, like I
It's
said,
wild.
I was hanging out with you when it was all about tight end stuff.
Football. Then every night was JL's.
Yeah, and it's cool just to see how you transitioned and how you attacked it and something outside of that realm,
Yeah.
bro. It's super cool to see
Appreciate
that,
it,
man.
dude.
Yeah, super, because it
I'm
takes.
enjoying watching you doing your architect shit, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You
Yeah,
be
like-
posting the videos on Instagram. I'm like, okay.
yeah, I love it.
I remember when you followed me on Twitter and I saw your like header and I'm like, who the fuck is this? What are you?
Hey, low key, I thought that was your house.
Yeah, a lot of my clients think I always post their stuff. I never say the client because everybody thinks it's my houses, but I have to leave as soon as I
fucking
finish the
clean,
work.
dude.
I have to leave as soon as I finish the work.
When I finally win the lottery, it's gonna happen. You're gonna design the house. Just saying.
I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm all
Just
with
wait,
it, bro.
just wait and hit that lottery ticket, bro.
I'm all with it,
So
bro.
Jake, are you impressed with your special guest that we
Yes.
had?
this is a surprise. It's like really good, dude.
Bro, I'm excited, bro.
It's wild. So it was what? I think we actually technically met in 2012 on my official visit.
Yeah.
Were you at the South Carolina game?
Yeah, I
The
was.
Go
I
game?
was.
Yeah.
Because I used to always be at the facility.
Yeah.
Remember, I was cool with Manny and
Yeah, yeah.
Manny,
So,
Danny, all those.
I think you were there, and that's when I met Deshaun.
Yep.
And so it was at that, and then I went to the spring game, which you probably were there too. And so I already had a relationship with this kid before I even was at LSU.
Yeah, bro.
And
I
then
told
when
him,
I got to LSU, he's like, because you were nearby. What high school were you at?
I was at Catholic High. I was like
So you're right there.
5 minutes away. Yeah, I was like 5
So
minutes
he
away
was
from
always
LSU.
there hanging out with
Yeah.
him, dude. Super cool dude. Always hanging like we
He's
just
like, who's this
clicked.
16-year-old kid just
But
chilling
still.
over here?
And I 100% thought he was going to come to LSU. And then when he told me you were going to
New Mexico State.
New Mexico
Yup,
State, it was
yup.
kind of just like, wait, why?
I wanted to play.
Yeah.
I wanted to freaking play.
See, that turned into me quick. But my first dream was like, I want to play at LSU. I was like,
I know.
that's my fucking dream. And I went to William & Mary out of high school, which I should have just came straight to LSU and walked on. But
You were number 68 over
62.
there. 62 over there. 62
bro.
over there.
I got up to 295.
Freshman
Big
year.
boy.
Freshman year, you were number 49. Then you went to 81.
No, it was 81, then 48.
81, then 48. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Dude, I was big boy, 295, and I fucking hated it.
Yeah.
With the knee braces and all, hated it.
People don't understand, though, that era when you were at LSU was crazy. I'm talking Odell Beckham,
Yeah.
Jarvis Landry,
It'd be interesting-
Jeremy Hill,
It'd be interesting to see that
Tyrann
team,
Matthew.
that team up against the team that won the national championship.
Yeah, it's going to be a hard race.
If we had the same coaches, because I think coaches kind of fucked us over.
Exactly.
Because Cam Cameron, I'll say it right now, Cam Cameron, you don't know shit. there's a reason Baltimore fired you.
Oh shit!
Like, I'll call him out, dude. No,
Shots at coach, huh?
well, I'm serious. Like, here's my thing. You look at LSU's team. I don't know how much about football you know. You might know some, but it's like you look at LSU's team. We had Zach Member at quarterback, who was a great pocket passer.
Yep.
You had Jeremy Hill, Kenny Hill, T. McGee at running back. So you got all the fucking options you want in the backfield. Then wide receiver, you've got Odell, Jarvis, Cadron Boone,
Terrence Williams.
Dude, you had every fucking body.
Yeah.
So my thought was like, all right, let's just stay 4 or 5 wide all fucking year. Who stops you?
We had
No one.
Odell was the only one on the field the whole game.
Yeah.
Everybody else rotated. And
Rotating
did, I
around.
remember
It's like,
that. I
why? If
remember
you
that.
have Odell and Jarvis on opposite ends at X and Z or X and Y, if they get double covered, then everyone underneath's wide the fuck open.
We lost them, bro. When you said X and Y,
Yeah,
they don't
no,
y'all know what X and Y is, right?
I'm
X and Y.
I'm keeping it up. I'm keeping it up.
X and Y are wide receivers. Wide
Yeah,
receivers.
I'm keeping it
right
up.
side.
We're keeping-
Okay.
So it's
No
like,
disrespect. No
Hey,
disrespect.
I got my ass beat by I'm Madden with them. Okay, I learned shit.
Hey, I'll tell you something. Never play a football player in Madden.
Yeah.
Especially never play a quarterback in Madden.
Zach
Bro.
was nice. Talking about Menberger, he was nice. I remember I played him a couple times. He was nice.
Jake,
I
who
remember.
did I play quarterback? I forgot who it was, but they sat there for fucking 5 minutes before pre-snap doing audibles and shit. I'm like,
I quit.
I'm saying what this is. I don't know what the fuck's going on anymore.
This man, he beat me at a charity camp full of kids. Full of kids, bro.
Everybody's surrounding the TV,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
Hey, he's like psyching me out again because he's looking at me. He's like, dude, why are you so quiet? You're good at this, huh? This man's calling audibles left and right, Hail Marys down the fucking play field. I'm just sitting there like, you just fucking conned me, bro.
Let's not talk about what you did to me in Call of Duty, though. You got me back.
That is true.
Yeah, we
That is true.
1v1 quick scoped, and he killed me. He killed me. Yeah, it was like 21-7.
I got shit on 1v1 on stream. Dude came in confident as fuck. I was like, all right, bet. Dude, I got shit.
COD is different levels to COD, though. Like, I've realized that you have,
Yeah.
like, novice players. You have people, I'm like, I'm good. If I play against somebody who just doesn't play a lot, I'm going to kill them.
So also in
I'd hope
Call of
so.
Duty, it's a lot of generational things. So it depends on what Call of Duty
Also
you're
in
playing.
Call of Duty, you
as
need
well.
a VPN like everybody, all the big
Hold up,
streamers
bro.
have.
Hold up.
What's up, dude?
Hold up, bro. Hold up, bro. I feel personally attacked
Well,
right
I'm
now.
just saying.
I don't use no VPN now.
I don't know that. You know what I'm saying?
What's a VPN, guys? I'm sorry.
It's a
I'm on the gaming
virtual
podcast.
private
and don't-
network.
It's a virtual private
I've seen it, but what does it change with Call of Duty?
You can basically make it so you can get on servers like on other parts of the world where it's not that populated, so you get dog shit players.
Oh,
And then you can
yeah.
also get priority.
That's you?
No.
You do
Priority,
that.
you can also
I don't
get
do that.
priority connection.
okay.
Wait, if I did that, you'd be in my
Put
lobby,
it this
though.
way, dude. Who was it recently? It was like Tim. It was Timus Hatman. Who does he play with?
Swag?
Swag. Well, one of them literally, they were trying to do the nuke challenge,
Yeah.
and one of them literally, he left it in the video. I don't know why. One of them literally goes, "That's it. I'm turning the VPN on."
Oh, shit.
Like dead ass, like not like a meme.
No shame. No
Like
shame.
just straight
at
up
all.
turn the VPN on.
That's
and it's just
crazy.
like, bro, the fuck?
That's crazy.
You good at COD?
I used to be.
Are you good at
I
COD?
was in
Shut up.
Black Ops 2 and Ghost. I was in a clan on
Yes.
PlayStation that was #1 in the world.
Was it my clan?
It was
Black
Viper,
Ops 2 and
V1PR.
No.
We ran shit in what was it? Was it Clan Ops on the weekends?
Clan Wars or something like
Yeah.
that.
Clan Wars was Ghost. The very
Yeah,
first
Ghost.
Clan Wars on Ghost we won. So we had the skin, we had all the shit. We couldn't wear it.
COD Elite, right?
Yeah. Because
No,
they wouldn't let
Ghost.
us wear it because as soon as you would wear it in the lobby or we had our clan tags on, everybody would just leave.
Yep.
So we would sit in a lobby for 30, 40 minutes just waiting for someone to
waiting
not
for
leave.
somebody
Do you
to have
ever-
the nuts
do
to
you
not
remember-
know what's going on.
Yeah.
You
Do
don't
you
know what's
remember
going on.
a clan called FOE? Foe? Family over here? No, bro. Damn.
I still
Was it on
see-
PlayStation?
I
Yeah,
still
it was
see that
PlayStation.
clan tag everywhere.
I mean, we probably ran into y'all like several times.
Definitely remember that. We ran into you guys multiple times.
Well, okay, let me
Do you
tell you something
remember
real quick. When it comes to
Strictly
memory,
Yeah.
I don't know.
your boy got like 6 concussions.
That was you?
So memory,
6 concussion team.
memory's kind of doo-doo.
I got one.
Lamar gave me my last concussion football.
Damn.
I
Me
just
and
got,
Lamar, yeah, we fucking hit each other hard.
Which
dude.
it was a player or what?
Practice.
Right, I was about to say,
Yeah, it was
what, big cat drill?
No, it was
Oh.
fucking practicing for Auburn.
Oh,
I was left wing, motion across the right wing, and then at the snap, I came back across, bluffed the end, and then went out to pick up the scraping linebacker, which was Lamar. And I said, "Fuck it, I gotta give him a look."
Contact.
I got
straight
Bow!
contact.
like, and I'm saying we hit fucking hard. Like I like blinked, and I was like, "Fuck this." Took my helmet off
You
and
were a
took myself
major
out.
blocker though. That was your.
Yeah,
you
that's
had
all
to-
we were.
I was about to say you had to do that. That was your
All
role
we
on the
were.
team. You was like a headhunter
Put
blocker.
it this way, like
That's
this
what he
is.
was.
I kind of got like screwed over a little bit because I wasn't recruited. This is how politics work in football. He can tell you.
Yeah, we
If
talked
you
about
weren't,
this a little bit.
if you weren't recruited, you wouldn't get to play regardless if you were better than the people who got recruited.
Exactly.
Because the coach doesn't want to look bad.
Yeah.
Right.
But I was in the position where I gave them a better look at practice than when they ever got in a game, which I'm like, so why the fuck am I not playing? But then I also couldn't take reps off because then the scout coach would get yelled at for why isn't Jake in?
Yeah.
And so I'm like, bro, like I'm fucking tired.
that's why I stopped playing baseball in high school because the coach's son made the team over me, and everybody else on the team's like, "Why the
What?
fuck? Why
Yeah.
the fuck are you not
Oh,
on the
dude.
team?"
Politics.
I stopped playing baseball in high school because I was fat. Like literally, no.
I was waiting on some dramatic story. He just because I was fat.
I was fat. I was just fat.
I'm like, that's not a.
That's a great story.
That's a great story.
Dude, I
Very
my
conclusive.
dream was to become a baseball player, and
Uh-huh.
I would find myself all the time playing Call of Duty back home. And I remember one day, I tell this story every time we got on the podcast. I remember one day my coaches text me like, "Where the fuck you at?" And I'm over here dropping nukes. I'm over 3. I'm just like, "Oh, coach, I'm sick."
Dude.
While in the meantime, my teammates who are on the baseball team know the fuck what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Because you remember the PlayStation app on your phone, and you could tell like your
Oh,
friends
it was
on.
on, what they were doing.
these
online.
motherfuckers. What he's like? Yeah, he's a
Yeah, he's real sick right
Yeah.
now.
Snitching on yourself.
Yeah,
go offline, brother. You don't know how to go offline
No,
during practice.
so practice was after school, like 4 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
But you have friends that that aren't athletes, so they would be out of school at 2 or 3 o'clock, and you just want to hang out with them. So they were my group, and I was just online the whole time because
I mean, it worked out. Let's put it that way.
yeah,
It worked out.
Did you know, like growing up, that gaming was gonna start to become a lifestyle for you, or was it just fun at the time?
Dude, it was just fun at the time, man.
I don't think anyone knew gaming was going to become as big as it is now.
100%.
Yeah.
I knew, and my parents probably could tell you because we even travel ball. We played travel ball. I take my original Xbox to the original Halo
Mhm.
in the hotels, and I knew I was gonna do something with video games. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, because I don't think anybody ever saw it blown up to the point it did, and I think it really only blew up when Fortnite came out.
Yep.
Because
Yep.
for whatever
You
reason,
think that kind of
Mainstream.
exploded it?
Mainstream,
the
yeah.
mainstream
yeah.
world. Because before that, I mean, you had like the COD shit with what was it?
You had Envy Optic doing Team
Optic and all that
houses
shit.
at the time.
You have Optic, the real phase, all
Yep.
that shit going at it.
Yeah.
But no one really knew about it until I think Fortnite came
Yeah,
out. And
look
all of a
at-
sudden,
yeah.
it was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Gaming,
look,
like,
look at Ninja, Travis Scott, Drake. I mean, they all started becoming
Well,
mainstream.
look at all the people who blew up because of Fortnite.
Yep.
Even like some of my favorite guys I watch, like Wildcat. I didn't know who Wildcat was till Fortnite came out.
Yeah.
Or Ninja. Ninja was a
Ninja,
Halo. He was a Halo pro.
Tim the Tatman. No, I thought it was dumb. I'll be honest. I thought it was dumb.
What,
When I was at
Fortnite? Yeah.
when I was at LSU, I thought it was dumb because I had my friend. You might know him, Randy Boudreaux.
Yeah, I know
DJ
Randy.
Crunch.
Yeah, I know Randy.
He would watch people play video games like on YouTube. I'm like, bro, this is stupid.
Yeah.
And I was like, if you're gonna watch them play it, why don't you just go buy the game and play it yourself?
Right.
And so I was roasting this style of content, and all of a sudden here I am.
Yo,
playing Fortnite.
8 years later.
why-
How many skins you got,
doing
bro?
the exact same shit.
why
I
are you
was
watching
talking about it.
football on the weekend?
Do what?
Why are you watching football on the weekend?
Because I'm not good enough to fucking play it. That's
Why
why,
don't you
dude.
fucking go play football?
How many skins you
Same
got, Jake?
shit. Dude, I have a lot of skins, bro.
How much money have you spent on Fortnite?
I don't want to admit that. Not as much as some people, but I've dropped
Let's see.
a couple hundred. You know what I'm saying?
A couple,
A couple
hundred?
hundred?
Yeah.
That's it.
That's bro.
When I say a couple hundred, I'm pushing like 5, 6, 7, 8 probably.
Let's see. League of Legends,
okay.
which I've had the same League of Legends account since 2012.
Yeah.
Probably like 4 or 5 grand.
Good
Over 10, 13 years. It's only been like
Speaking of which,
5, 10 years.
Do you see a lot of
$10.
people are pissed off about Warzone 2, how none of the skins transferred?
Yep.
But it's the same fucking game.
You
A lot of
know
people are
who?
pissed
That's
about
Call
that.
of Duty, though.
You know
I
who's
mean, that's
making-
basic Call of Duty.
Well, hey, I'm gonna say right now, I hope you don't mind this. Warzone 2, fucking trash.
No, for real. Like the Sledgehammer, they're
Mhm.
coming back to redevelop the Modern Warfare 2, like new update. and they're putting the same update from Warzone 1 to Warzone 2.
Genius.
Imagine.
But people are going to keep playing it, keep buying it.
My favorite.
It doesn't matter what they do at this point.
And my favorite was they were like, oh yeah, we put on an update that fixed the crashes.
Oh yeah,
my shit still crashes.
As soon as the update's over, I get on the game, crash.
Every year, it's a thing. Every year, you always get a crash in the middle of the game. Anything, they're like, "Oh, we're gonna fix it." Nothing.
Nope.
And then you wait for 2 years, a year when the games come out.
In a span of I think 30 minutes, my buddy crashed 7 times.
That's ridiculous.
Like full game crash.
That's ridiculous.
And one thing I can't get over: the only game that ever fucking does it is Call of Duty. Was it game requires restart?
Oh yeah,
right after, or update requires restart right when you launch it.
Yeah,
right when they let you wait for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, you
let it load up.
The game's not even launched. You do the update. Update's done. Launch the game.
Annoying.
Game launches. Update requires restart.
That's crazy. I used to hate it. I remember that. It does that on 2K too. I play 2K. It does that on 2K too.
Today's technology where you can update it in the background while you're sleeping. You think they'd fix that shit where you like just load straight into the game?
I mean, we're trashing everything, but imagine how far it's come though. Like we don't notice though.
Far,
and you imagine like the small, like it's one of those things like working out. You don't notice changes in the mirror until you look at
like 6 months later.
Exactly. So I think that's the thing with video games and everything. Like we complain and do that, but if we go back like 5 years ago, this shit is way different.
I agree and disagree because if you go back and play like Black Ops 2 even now, like that's my favorite Call of Duty.
It's smooth.
It's also the what I'm looking for, the fucking nostalgia of it because you come so far from it.
But it's like as a game, it's not that playable now.
Yeah,
because it's not smooth. It's clunky. It's bad.
Like my big game now is Escape from Tarkov, and it's just fucking wild to see all the shit in that game.
Oh, do you know they're coming out with a VR one, right?
Yeah, Ghost of Tabor.
Yep.
I'm working with them. They sent me my own VR system.
We're gonna hook up and play.
Fire.
Oh, you know what's crazy? This is not an ad, by the way. I'm just letting you know. But these companies,
could be
it could be.
Could be.
I think these one-shot things, they're doing a collab with them.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. Ghost of Tabor is probably gonna be fucking huge.
Oh yeah.
And I'm excited because again, they brought me on. They sent me they sent me a Valve Index, which I'm super amped about. Get that shit set up, and as soon as I get the key, I'm gonna start streaming it because I'm like, that's just gonna be cool. Can't wait to shit myself.
Do you stream on Twitch or TikTok?
Twitch.
Okay. Speaking of shitting yourself, dude, I want to.
wait. Hold on.
Like, we gotta wait.
What's this segue?
I'm about to say, what the hell is this segue? Come on, finish it.
I want to know about your paranormal stuff.
I was gonna ask that, bro.
Yes.
I was gonna ask that.
I'm gonna shit myself if a demon chases me.
Go ahead and ask the typical questions. Ready, set, go.
No, I actually.
Okay.
Go ahead.
How did you get into it?
How'd I get into it?
Yeah.
I grew up watching Ghost Adventures. Shout out Zach Baggins, even though I heard you're a douche.
Have you gone to the hotel yet?
Do it.
You know he's got a place here.
His Haunted Museum? Yeah, I went to it.
Okay.
It was pretty cool. Went to there when I was out here for New Year's.
Oh, nice. Okay.
The girl I came out to visit, she was like, let's go. I was like, you actually want to go? She was like, yeah. I was like, let's fucking go then. So I was super fucking excited.
Nice.
But I grew up watching Ghost Adventures and Ghost Hunters. And then it really kicked off when we moved to a house in downtown New Bern. The house was built in like 1902. And it's in the middle of downtown New Bern. And so people at home know New Bern was founded in 1710. So super old. The Civil War went through it. We had the fire of New Bern, which burned down like half the city. So a bunch of shit's going through there. And this house, you go in the basement, you would instantly have the feeling that somebody was watching you. As soon as you enter the basement, you're constantly I would be playing like Call of Duty. I don't remember which one it was. Headphones on. I had the Tritons. You remember the Tritons?
Yeah.
I had those, dude. They're fucking grabbing. They're like locked in. And I'll just stop and I would just turn around. Because I'm like, did someone just come out? I'll just get that weird feeling that's behind me.
That feeling you get when people are looking at you.
What the fuck? It's the only place
That's
that
crazy.
I would like constantly see people out of the corner of my eyes. So we'll be sitting here talking, and I would like see someone walk in like that room, and you're kind of just like, the fuck?
Oh,
and so you would just think your head's fucking with you. I've heard my parents call my name without them being there. So I was in the bathroom and I heard Jake, and I was like, "What's up, Mom?"
Oh shit.
Mom?
Hey, I'm gonna
Call her. Mom, did you just call me? She's like, I'm not even home. Like, the fuck?
I'm gonna speak for all black people out there. We don't play with that.
Well, I wasn't playing with it. I was living in it.
I'm gonna speak for all the black people watching this because I'm the only representative we have right now.
So I know if we ever go to North Carolina, you ain't staying at my house.
No, like I said,
Dude.
Jake, one of my good guys. I'm not walking into that house with him at all. I don't care.
How much money would you take to stay in the house?
It's gonna take a lot, bro. Because like I said, bro, I come from an old school Baptist family.
I haven't got to the good stuff yet.
I want to know.
I'm gonna let you go, bro.
Finish it,
'cause I'm
bro.
scared.
I haven't got
He's
to the
scared
good
already.
stuff.
I'm scared right now.
Here's what we're gonna do.
This is all in this house.
Okay.
Right? And
Yeah.
I'm not making any of this shit up for like the sake of it because all my videos Ghost Hunting, I haven't faked anything. That's one of the things I'm proud I can say. I haven't fixed shit.
I
Even though
figured-
I
I
can call
figured.
out several other ghost hunting YouTube channels, like this one group that actually lives in Vegas. We can probably figure out who they are. I've heard they fake almost all their shit.
Damn.
Anyway,
Damn.
so it was one night we were down in the basement and I had a strobe light,
Mhm.
and me and my buddy Mark were down there, and he remembers this like it was yesterday, just like I do. We were playing a rock band, because rock band was huge, and all of a sudden we hear it loud right above us, and my strobe light is swinging from like the force. My initial thought is because my parents are like pretty like on the heavier side.
Mhm.
I was like, fuck. One of my parents just came downstairs and missed a step and fell.
Yeah.
So I'm full panic. Run upstairs, nothing.
Damn.
Oh shit.
No
And
furniture.
it was
to move.
obvious that it was something.
Yeah,
Like,
because it wasn't
like
loud enough.
It
was-
false noise
yeah.
or anything. It
And
was like a
man, the strobe light
tangible.
swaying.
The strobe.
Yeah.
The strobe light swaying from the
That's
impact.
freaky.
Go up there, nothing.
That's freaky.
My parents have sworn they've heard we had a door to the kitchen. It was on a swivel. They said one night my dad went to my mom's room. They won't admit it because they're like, they don't want to sound crazy.
Yeah.
But they told me one night my dad went to my mom's room with a baseball bat because they heard what sounded like someone was standing downstairs at the door, just shoving it as hard as they could.
Oh shit.
Just swing and coming back, swing and coming back. Craziest one was my grandma was there and she swears she saw a little boy getting chased by an old lady upstairs to the point where she like yells out, "Leave him alone, you bitch." And apparently like
Bro,
my mom or someone was there and they heard her
that's
yell. They're like, "What the fuck are you
crazy.
yelling at?" And that's when she told them. Well, to make it even better, my parents turned the house into a wedding destination. And so people could rent it out for weddings. We
Yeah,
had weddings in
yeah.
the backyards. They said they were showing it to this couple and they went behind the bar that was right there, those same steps. And this lady who's never met my grandma, never met my parents until this day, she goes, "Is your house haunted?" And my mom goes, "Why do you say that?" She goes, "Because I think it is." She's like, "Why?" She goes, "Well, there's an old lady and a little boy on next to you on the stairs."
Oh hell no, bro.
What?
Oh
Yeah.
hell no.
So
dude.
I think I might have you beat.
Oh
with
no,
mine.
I don't want to
Listen,
talk about this
I
anymore.
got one more. This
All right,
is the
let's hear it.
craziest shit. Well, actually, okay, it keeps going a little bit.
My
So
hands are
this
sweating.
is when I was going to LSU, right?
Yeah.
I could go to LSU and I was staying at West Campus Apartments, and we were staying at the Woodlands. I could go there, sleep, have all the lights off, no noise whatsoever, pass out like a baby. Anytime I went home, I have to have the TV on with noise because if not, I swear I would hear someone walk up the stairs, get to the very top, and then reset back at the bottom. Walk up the stairs, get to the very top, stop, reset, go back at the bottom.
Bro, that's
One night, I get chills every time. I told this story maybe 3 hours ago and I got chills and I just got chills again talking about it.
Dude.
It's the only time I've ever experienced sleep paralysis. And my sleep paralysis was fucking terrifying. I'm asleep in my bed. All of a sudden I get woken up, but I can't open my eyes and I'm freaking out. But there was two presences in the room. One good, one bad. Like I could feel there was a good and there was something bad. And the good was telling me, don't move, don't open your eyes. It'll all be over in a minute.
What?
And what felt like hours, finally, everything just passed.
yeah.
And that's
That's
the only
crazy,
bro. time
bro.
I've ever had sleep paralysis.
So
Dang, I'm getting
I'm
some
a- I'm a-
chills myself, bro.
Like that shit was
Damn.
fucking. But that's what got me into it. So then
Yeah.
finally, with the beast stuff, we went and did the 24 hours in the most haunted prison in America, the Ohio State Reformatory.
Mhm.
We did that, and I was like, "This is fun as fuck. I've always wanted to do this." So
Yeah.
what didn't make it in the final video was like a bunch of us went around and actually did like investigations where we had like a little weird shit happen. And so when I went off to do my own thing, I was like, "Fuck it, I want to do a ghost hunt. Like, why
Yeah.
not?" Go somewhere you've never been before, stay the night in what could be the most terrifying place you've ever been, and
Yeah.
record it.
And
then
the
we had-
series just started
Yeah,
coming,
the series
bro.
just started going
It
because more and
just
more people
started
wanted to
coming.
watch it. 'Cause they're
Yeah.
like, this is fucking cool.
Dude,
so
you
the,
ever?
Go ahead.
the house that I have now that
He
I,
wants to
I-
tell this story.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
still own it's my family house. It was built in 1979.
Okay.
It's in a very small town. There's a population of about 3,000 people. My grandparents sold it to my uncle. My uncle sold it to me. So it's only been in the family. Nobody's died in this house. Nothing. My uncle
that
decided
you
to
know
play.
of.
My uncle decided. Well, I grew up in this house too. So
That you know
Bet
of.
you know.
yeah. My uncle played with a Ouija board on a CD one day.
See,
Wait, on a CD.
On a CD.
playing with
Wait,
it. See, that's
what?
what I be
On the
talking about.
TV,
Black
playing with a
people
Ouija
don't do it.
board on a CD. And so
fuck?
evidently got scared to death that he broke the CD up and there's woods behind the house. And so he took it out in the woods and buried it. It showed up the next day on the back porch, completely intact.
Oh, fuck.
He would not sleep in his room. He slept on the couch with a Bible on his chest opened up.
This is a real story.
This is a real story.
He's seriously on the couch.
I want him to come to my
chest.
house, and I want
shit, bro.
This is my idea: is have you come to my house and have JV come with us.
Bro, what part of I don't play like that, don't you? I would jump off a bridge with y'all before
I haven't even told you the best part yet.
I'm going with Jake one day, but it ain't gonna be like the scariest. It's gonna be
there's a demon. There's a demon in the backyard that I've seen with my own eyes, and other people have seen it too.
Oh shit!
My ex made his name Mr. Grabby Long Arms. He's about 7 foot tall, broad shoulders, has very long fingers, looks like fingernails, and bright orange eyes.
You seen him?
I've seen him. So the way my house is
that the demon?
There's a demon, yeah. Because luckily he hasn't come in the house, and I'll get to why he hasn't been able to make it to the house later.
Okay, my first question is, how do you know it's a demon?
I was gonna ask
because I'll get into this.
Okay.
So the way my house is, when you walk through the front door, there's a hallway all the way to the back door that leads out.
Shotgun house.
Yep.
Okay.
And then the right side's the master bedroom. Left side, if you go straight up, there's a stairs straight ahead. Left side, living room and dining room.
Yeah.
Back side, kitchen.
Bet y'all there's someone at home that didn't know that's what the house is called. When it's a hallway from the front door to the back door.
I'm glad you're here for comedic relief, bro, because I'm scared shitless right now.
So it's a circular house. You can make a full circle. Like I used to run with my dogs all the way through the house.
Yeah.
So one night, I used to stay up late at night because my work schedule was like 11 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. So I'd be up late at night. I was going down to make a sandwich, and I went down the stairs. And for some reason, it was turkey. So I never went through the hallway, and I don't know why. I think it was just because as a child, I never went that way. That's where the laundry room, there's doors that closes it off.
You don't do laundry, yeah.
You kind of like make your own little like route that you just get stuck on. You don't know why.
And I grew up in this house. Like I was a baby in this house, so I'd just do the same thing I always did.
Yeah.
So I'd go through the living room, go through the dining room, and then when you turn to the right, there's a doorway in the kitchen, and it has the breakfast nook. So you know the little half hexagon that stands out. Well, in the corner of the hexagon overlooks the back porch. I turn that corner, and there's the figure standing on the back porch right next to my back door. And about to tell you the biggest fuck. Nope.
Did you run?
No, I didn't run, but I turned around like, I don't need a fucking sandwich tonight.
Got to turn every light on.
That's what's crazy because like people will be like, oh, I would have ran. It's like, bro, when you have like some shit like that happen, you almost like
you don't want to believe it. Yeah, you don't want to believe it, or you freeze. So there's two people that do it two different ways. You either don't believe it and you turn around and do whatever the fuck you were doing, or you freeze and you're like, shit.
You're like, what do you do?
Yeah.
And that's happened to me. I've been the frozen guy. I've been the frozen and the turn away.
So I'm really proud that I'm usually a calm person to handle situations like this. But there's a lot more that's happened in this house too. So my best friend growing up happens to be African American. Okay. Refuses to stay at my house. His name is
I expected
CJ.
that out of you, Zach. I respect that, brother. Black childhood friends.
This is the best part. Is it wasn't malicious though.
What is this podcast right now, bro?
So CJ, if you end up watching this, buddy, I'm sorry I'm telling your story.
Ghost Hunts, welcome. So we turn the lights off, dude. Make a little spooky. Get a candle in the middle, dude.
Yeah, this is getting very, very spiritual.
Long story short, he was laying on the couch. I was on a couch that sat next to him because it was like an L shape, and it was two separate couches. I see the blanket raise up over him, up, and then go back down on him to like actually cover him up. And he wakes up. He's like, "Yo, did you just cover me up?" Nope.
No. Oh shit, dude.
Nope. We watch TV.
Jake.
Also, if you're sitting on the couch, the stairs are right there. So people like my sister used to stay all the time with me. She'd see somebody and she'd hear them walk down the stairs. They'd peek their head around the corner, look at her, and then walk back up the stairs.
Yeah.
My office was upstairs, and there was a stream in the stream, which I deleted the VODs because Twitch was doing their whole strikes with the music thing. You could see me in the video. The door opens, and my chat is the one that tell me, because I don't notice it. I'm playing my game. I have my headsets on. I don't notice it. And they're like, yo, your door just opened. And I went back and watched the video. You can see the doorknob turn. The door doesn't just open. The doorknob turns, opens, sits there for like 5 seconds, closes, doorknob turns again, and just closes.
Do you have that clip?
No, I deleted it.
Would you want to be in his house, bro?
Dude, that'd be sick as fuck.
Oh, shit. My favorite one is when you're coming out of where my office was, there's attics there, and it has like the drop down ladder that you
attics are creepy already.
So there's a light up there, and this fucker turned the light on. And I noticed it because the outline, you can notice the outline on the door. And I'm like, if you don't turn my fucking light off you're not paying the fucking power bill.
You're
Turn my
talking to the
Yeah,
spirit.
I'm straight talking to it.
Oh, you're
And
different. You're different.
when you get into the spirit realm, you also have to realize like some of these spirits, like if you believe in it,
They're in-
right?
they're
yeah.
intelligent.
They're intelligent, but a lot of them still carry the same characteristics that they might have had in life.
Yeah.
So some of them might just be playful.
Yeah.
And so like all of a sudden like just turn the light on to be funny. And you're like, bro, if you don't turn that fucking light back off, you're like, oh shit, my bad. That's literally how,
yeah.
that's literally how it is.
I
It's like,
walk
my bad.
down-
Because every spirit isn't there to harm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They're just like, and that's what's hard because you have to figure out like why is the spirit still here? Because at the end of the day, like, because I've delved deep into this.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, with the amount of people that have died, everywhere should be haunted,
Yeah.
right? So you have to figure out like why some people get stuck in that like purgatory. Then you also got to figure like you have to figure out that. Then I have an also theory too, where it's like, well, what if it's fucking an alien race that their only form of communication is through the life of someone who's passed.
So I'll bring the science.
That's pretty fucking.
That's
deep,
deep,
right?
that's deep,
So
yeah.
there's all these different things you can play with.
Possible though.
Yeah.
Very possible.
Very possible.
Very possible.
I'll bring the science aspect to it. So Newton's second law, matter or energy can't be created nor destroyed. So
It's just passed on. Yeah.
all of our body is electrical impulses. So what happens when we die? Where does that energy go?
Mm-hmm.
That's science. That's
Yep.
a
This
side
truly
law.
isn't helping.
Yeah.
This truly isn't helping me think of this, bro. I'm like,
Jake, pass me like 4 more, bro.
the only way to get through this conversation. The only way to get through this
Yeah,
conversation.
it's fun when he's talking about that because then it's like everyone's just like, because everyone has their like beliefs and shit. And it's like, well, I mean, there's enough stuff happening. A lot of people will shut the door quick. Like, no, ghosts aren't real. But it's like, there's enough stuff that happens that you can't explain to where it's like the only real explanation is like the possibility of like the spirit realm. And then that'll fuck people up because then you have a lot of people who don't believe in like religion and life after.
Yeah.
Well, that opens that door wide the fuck open.
Yeah, because you have to
then
talk
it's like-
about that when you talk
and
about.
then that opens the other door of, well, if there is the spirit world, then you have to also accept that there's a good and bad to it. Because you can't have one without the other.
Exactly.
Because in the biggest thing is you don't know if you have nothing but good, you don't know what bad is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So you have to have good and bad to just understand what each other are. So then you get into that. So now you're like, all right, so you have good spirits and bad spirits. Well, what does that mean? You have angels and demons.
Yeah.
And so then you like tumble into that, and it's like, fuck.
And
How
it's
do you?
just a rabbit hole of
It's a massive rabbit hole because then it's
Yeah.
like, well, how do you determine which is which? That's why I asked you, like, well, how do you know it's a demon? It could just be like a creepy old man who just fucking had like a hat on, and that's the impression that's left.
he was
So-
getting all
in when you're scared, sometimes you're like
Yeah.
you almost see different things than what's actually
especially
there.
with it being dark and shit. Shadows
Yeah.
play with you, and I play like the devil's advocate, like you know, because
Oh, yeah.
like you have to look at both sides. But at the same time, it's like when I was on the battleship North Carolina, like this is how you know
I've
you're
been there,
dealing with
yeah.
some weird shit. Is we're on the battleship North Carolina. It's a World War II battleship, right? Nothing but men. All right. Why the fuck did we all hear a little girl laugh
Mm-hmm.
at 5 o'clock in the morning in the mess hall?
Mm.
We heard it twice.
Oh shit.
So now you have to think, why the fuck is there a little girl on a World War II battleship? Well, if you
It's
look
crazy,
into like
bro.
demonology and shit, demons like to pretend they're something they're not. Now I have to think
And
that
kids
possibly
are really good.
Yeah.
And easy.
that
easy
see, I'm
for
getting chills talking about it. That possibly could have been a demon pretending to be a little kid to get us to like relax and like open up.
Yeah.
Because like, oh, it's a little kid, cool.
So
But it had the exact opposite effect, especially after we
yeah.
heard it the second time. And it was as simple as this, a little,
and this is why I say it's a demon, because when I was in a better mind state
Mhm.
and I wasn't going through
depression.
I wasn't going through life things that made me super depressed and was making bad life choices at the time.
Yeah.
And couldn't bring myself out of this. It was there more.
Interesting.
And
Yeah.
the 3 spirits that
Like you would see it more, or
it was to the point like how you said you have to sleep with the light on.
Yeah.
So the master bedroom, the bathroom that's in my master bedroom has a window to the back yard area in the back porch that's connected to it. I would put up a curtain there every night and make sure the curtain was closed. I couldn't sleep.
unless
I
it was
felt-
open.
I
Because then
felt
you would
like
have that
something
feeling
was-
that it was watching you.
Yep, the
Yeah.
whole night. Would not sleep there. It was to the point where at certain times I would sleep up in my office because I had a futon up there, and I would sleep in my office. I would even go to my bedroom and sleep.
I would have been on Zillow.
Like,
Selling it.
how much is my house worth right now,
I
bro?
would have been on Zillow.
Have you ever tried to do like investigation or anything? Have you like left
I've
your cameras recording? Anything?
Never had any. I've thought about having somebody else because I don't know if you ever heard of Charlotte Area Paranormal Society. So they're a local place or a local team in Charlotte that I did an internship with for a while. So I thought about inviting them out.
So you've got
but
a
never.
demon at your house, and you're like, I'm gonna go do an internship with a paranormal
Yeah,
society.
like, yeah.
I love this. I have about the same upbringing you did. It's just it was in the house, and I grew up with it, and then was watching Taps and watching the team here, and basically everywhere I could watch it. And they're like, I'm super into this kind of thing. I liked history, and I like what ifs.
Yeah.
So I was really into that. And yeah, I just did my own sort of paranormal investigation during some times, and I actually have a picture I'll show you after the podcast that I took. That we'll see if you see what I see.
Do we have to wait? Can you show me?
Oh shit,
Do we have to wait, dude?
I don't want to look at this shit.
Bro, me and you on this side of the table, bro.
This is
you
I have signed an
That's the
NDA,
Vikings
so
and
I
stuff,
can't
bro.
say
I'm
where
trying
this
to tell
location
you.
is at. But it is a
You gotta look
very
color on
old
YouTube.
graveyard in South Carolina, right across the border of North Carolina, South Carolina.
Wait, you had to sign an NDA so you can't reveal the location? Can I ask why?
They don't want people going there.
That's fucking stupid.
They've had people vandalize the area.
Not looking.
No.
It looks creepy from here.
I'm not
Just, I
looking.
see
I'm not
trees in darkness.
Yeah.
It looks creepy.
Hey, we're scared by trees, bro.
Like
That-
trees
No,
aren't cool,
no.
bro.
You see it?
Yeah.
No, I'm not looking.
I gotta look, bro. It's hard not to look.
This is woods.
Okay.
Do you see it though?
What do you think it is?
Oh, I do see it.
It's obviously a face.
Yep.
Yeah, you see the two eyes, you see
Jake's
the
like,
nose,
I
you see the
can
mouth,
chance
everything.
obviously.
What do you think they're wearing?
I'm just looking at it.
Do you
Black
notice-
robe.
Do you think that? See, I see a Civil War soldier.
See, honestly, I just see a black silhouette. You see the black silhouette I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
I just see a full black silhouette.
So
I see the hat though. The hat just
the hat, yeah.
Yeah, the hat is kind of very distinguishable. I don't know.
It looks like an old Civil War hat.
That's
So
fucking
anyway,
creepy
this-
as shit anyway. Did you
Whatever it
okay,
is.
so what's the story? Did you just randomly just take a picture just like for
So
shits and
this was
giggles?
the
Or?
internship that I was doing with the Paranormal Society.
Uh-huh.
When we got to this location,
Well, put the damn box down.
Segue to Houston hot
Oh,
chicken.
What?
I just smelt that.
Oh yeah, dude. It's hot. Are you eating that?
No, he's
Bro,
not eating that.
I'm not eating that, bro. No, bro.
Bitch, dude. You
Is
grew-
that
you grew up
that
in
Carolina?
Louisiana,
Is
dude.
that the Carolina Reaper in there?
Yeah.
You actually have to eat it, by the way.
so we
Bro,
got there at like 5
told
o'clock
you.
in the afternoon. It was
shit.
hadn't sunset, hadn't happened yet. We
Yeah.
were standing
I
around
gotta sign a
talking.
waiver for you, bro.
And me and the lead were face to face like you and I are now. The
Yeah.
graveyard's to our left. And all of a sudden we look at the same spot in the graveyard and everybody's like, what did y'all hear? Because like when we looked at the same spot and it was both of us looking at the same spot at the same time, we heard it sounded like a velociraptor from
You had a go-to velociraptor.
Hell yeah, it is.
From
You've
Jurassic
been waiting
Park.
your whole life for somebody to just say
You wanna get my bald
velociraptor.
Give me a bald eagle, Jake, now.
Wow, that's fire. That's fire. That's fire.
The many talents of Jake. You're welcome.
If you do that in the casino, everybody's gonna be
What the fuck was that?
But you know the scene
Everybody in
in
the
Jurassic
casino
Park
is
where the,
done.
the velociraptors are talking to each other?
Yeah.
That's what it sounded like. Scared us shitless.
The
And we
fuck?
still went through the investigation. We got this, and that's the same area.
You give me the.
Oh, that's
We-
distinguishable.
Hey, we do have to open this, by the way. I'm just letting
Wow.
Right now?
you know. Yeah.
Damn, show
Why
them
not?
that,
It's,
bro.
it's about to be the last 10
That's a
minutes.
lady, right?
I don't
I
see
don't-
anything.
All right, let's
Look in the doorway.
No.
We're gonna
No,
take
I'm
a
not-
Hyro, look at that, Hyro. Look at the doorway, bro.
no.
we're gonna take a short intermission to give a thanks to our sponsors. We'll be right back.
Okay.
You see it?
Oh, I see it.
Oh, no.
Bro,
I didn't take
Oh!
the picture.
I'm running. I'm straight up
I
running.
didn't take
If
the
I see
picture.
that, I'm this is 4-4.
I didn't take that picture. man.
I'm 4-4.
We stayed the night there. My spirit box went fucking haywire, dude.
Is
And
there
it was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, it started making some weird fucking noises.
is there any point throughout your investigations that like one specific moment where you were like, okay, this is getting serious.
Yeah.
I've gotten a little deeper into
Yeah,
you know what I'm
100%.
saying?
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Like you're like, oh, like kind of
Yes.
step back a little
Yes.
bit. Just like I
No,
don't-
it's a fork. I just
Oh,
wanted
yeah,
to-
we gotta see this.
When we were at this place,
Oh,
the spirit
fuck.
box started making noises I've never heard before. So it sounded like someone was like fucking with it. And I was like, dude, I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm like,
you're
I
like,
don't
yeah.
fucking know.
So
All right.
I noticed one of the videos where y'all use the machine that shows the skeleton figure.
Yeah.
When you get that, walk up to it. Because when you walk up to it, if the skeleton figure is still there, it's not something reflecting and
Hold up,
it's
bro.
picking something actually
Oh, we
up.
know that it wasn't reflecting because it was fucking with my buddy's bag.
And it's like,
I don't look that bad.
Okay.
All right.
And I was thinking that too, because
I
I'm
don't
like,
know
you know, it'll pick up like a window if
Yeah.
it sees but it was the way it was
It's gonna be a
just
small
sitting
one.
there.
Mhm.
And then it crawled through the, and I'm like,
Yeah.
no.
Went out the door,
Yeah,
went out the
no,
front door,
no.
yeah.
Yeah, but you haven't signed a waiver.
I'm not signing the waiver because I'm
Did
not.
you want
doing
to ask anything else about the paranormal stuff, dude? Because we asked that one question, just went off a tangent.
it.
I feel like we spent the whole podcast on that.
Pretty much.
Yeah, we did. I mean, dude,
You know
I
the
wa-
like scariest ever, any of that stuff?
Yeah,
dude?
what's the scariest ever?
Scariest ever? Ah, fuck. Let me think about it. I'm gonna figure this out. Scariest ever?
Jake, don't make this harder on yourself, bro.
Nah, it's fine. I'm trying to think of like some shit that was actually like, fuck this. Thinking about it. Thinking. Brushy Mountain State Penitentiary when some shit ran up on us.
I saw that and y'all took off down the
Took
stairs.
off running. That shit was scary. So for whatever reason, the mics and stuff didn't pick it up nearly as loud as what it was in real life. That shit you hear clear as day. I was trying to get Shelby to go down a hallway to where a girl had gotten possessed, and she was like, "No, fuck that." And then my buddy Trey, who sadly passed away of a heart attack, he goes, "Would it be funny? You'd be the easiest one to handle if you got possessed." She's the smallest.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden,
She never seemed too happy
No.
about it.
All of a sudden-
no matter what was going on, she was always like, "Fuck."
all of a sudden you hear a quick shuffle, and then Trey reacts and Shelby react. But before that, the shuffle before them reacting isn't them. Like something came running down the hallway.
Yeah.
And it was like, what the fuck? And all of us kind of like turned like, what the fuck was that?
So
And then it sounded like someone punched a chain link fence, like hard. And that's why we took off running. You can hear it in the audio, but it was like so much louder
In real life,
in person
you
because
felt
it literally sounded like something ran up and then bang. And that's why we took off running. 'Cause
Like,
it was
get out of
it was
here.
aggressive.
Yeah, like get out of
And
here
then, and then
now.
to add on to that, when we went back, because I like to go back and try to figure out what the fuck made the noise. We're in the auditorium, like Shelby and Kyle are at the door where it ran up, and then me. So it's like this, it's like a little L.
Mhm.
We're over here. It's me and Trey and one of the ladies that helped run it. And I was sitting there talking. Brushy Mountain again is like all concrete and stone, right? Because it's a prison.
high reverb in there.
Well, no. So all of a sudden we're sitting there, and you know how when you drag a heavy table, it does that noise with the legs drag.
Yeah.
We heard that from underneath us, and it was so loud it shook the building. It's
Wow.
all stone and concrete.
yeah,
so-
that's a lot of shit.
yeah, that's a lot.
And I instantly go, oh, I was like 100%. That was Shelby and Kyle. They moved the big ass steel door.
Did you look to see if there was any earthquake activity
wasn't.
during that time?
There
Oh,
wasn't.
man.
And so I literally yelled. I was like, yo, that was y'all, right? And they're like, no. And I'm like, what the fuck was that? So I look at the lady who works there. She goes, the only thing underneath us is the kitchen, and everything in the kitchen is bolted down. So we have no idea. And I can play it
What's
for
that?
y'all later.
Yeah,
Look,
what
you
that
just hear
noise-
like literally like 100, 200 pound table just got drug like a foot
to
Dude,
shake concrete.
to
building.
shake concrete.
You're asking me, do I want to ask you more questions about paranormal? I think I'm shitting my pants right now. And then on top of that, I'm hearing like the printer go off, which I'm getting scared by the fucking printer.
Hold on. Hold on. I got one more for you. Hold on.
This is for torture.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I love this shit.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
this
got
is
a better
great.
one for you. So we didn't even know about this until we went. We posted the video and a fan commented. They're like, "Yo, you got to go back and watch this at like the 17-minute mark."
You know I'm not gonna sleep tonight, right?
Yeah, you're welcome. You're not gonna sleep after I play this for you.
I'm sleeping with the lights on.
We're in the
playing
basement.
gospel all night.
Oh,
We're in the basement of the St. Augustine Lighthouse,
Fucking love St.
and I'm doing a spirit box. And I ask, if you're here, what's your name? And I want you to tell me what you hear.
oh.
Oh wait, hold on.
I think I
Hold on,
remember
let's
this episode.
do this. Wait for it.
If you're here, what's your name?
Oh,
They responded, bro.
Oh.
What'd you hear?
Said play. I don't. It was a little distorted.
If you're here, what's your name?
What did he say? I'm trying to hear it. It was clear, but I couldn't.
It's a 2-syllable name that everyone here knows.
oh,
Oh, the
Oh,
mic
shit.
remembered. Oh
It says
man.
the devil.
Oh,
bro.
play it again and I'll hear it.
So it almost sounds like there's a little girl that says something before that, and then you ask again, and it says,
If you're here, what's your name?
Oh, it's clear.
Yeah, it's clear.
Now that you
It's
said it,
clear.
it's definitely clear.
Jake,
You hear
bro.
you hear the
And-
devil.
We
And
just
this
met
is-
today. You
See,
know that,
and that's
right?
the
You're
moment.
welcome.
That's the moment black people evacuate.
and this
Yep.
is
That's
stuff.
what I'm trying to tell you. As soon
I
as we
didn't-
hear the
we didn't-
devil,
Yep.
I'm out of here,
We didn't
gang.
hear it in the
Like,
time. but
Pyro,
it's just-
Did you hear
ain't
the
no,
little girl
no
voice before
YouTube
that?
video.
So if listen to it again, it sounds like there's a little
Fuck
girl
that.
voice
We
that tries
outta
to say
here,
a
bro.
name before you ask again.
I heard the girl though.
I heard the girl too.
Right there, right as you hit play.
When you hit play.
Right there.
Right there. Yeah, right there.
And notice it's the same voice at the very beginning of the video and that second time.
That's at the beginning.
That's at the beginning. Yep.
Oh, I heard it.
It's really
Well,
quiet.
you hear what he says, right?
It's right
Yeah.
before he says, "Is that the little girl?" There's one before that, and then there's the little girl again, and then you ask again, and then it says the devil. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you need headphones, bro.
I heard it the first 2 times.
Hey,
Yeah, it's in there.
Scott's scaring me over there, bro.
Too many sudden movements
Yeah.
over
Hey, you want to hear
there.
another one? Hold on.
No.
I got
That's the,
I got another for you.
we
Here
got to
you
do the
go.
segment. We got
Look
this
at this
Video games.
Here
Let's
you
go.
go. Here you go. You ready?
I'll try.
Okay,
I'll try.
backstory for this one: Conjuring House, the real Conjuring House that
Yep.
that set off the Conjuring universe is up in Rhode Island, right?
Oh, fuck.
We're in the basement doing a EVP recording, but we're using the Panasonic one that only records when there's actual audio.
Okay.
So we could set it down here for the hour podcast, and it would only record when we were talking.
Oh, okay.
So then the podcast is only, like, we'll say, like the podcast jumps down like 40 minutes, right? Because there
Yeah.
might be time where you're not talking.
Yeah.
And so we're asking questions. This is what we got. You hear that?
How old are you? 35.
Oh, wow.
Yo.
This is
And
you.
then I play it back. Yeah, it's me and my buddy Trey. We play it back. Listen.
If you go to the playlist, it's the first. I think it's the first video in the playlist. Oh, dude, I was ragging.
The best part about this though, so sorry to cut you off. Best part about that, we asked three questions throughout we asked like 20, but we had 3 questions where the same female voice whisper answered.
And that's the best part is when
Yeah.
it's the same voice.
It's the
that's
same voice.
answering.
And it's
Nah, bro.
because I asked, what color shirt am I wearing? Female voice, black. I said, how old are you? 35. And then after that, we asked, are you young or old? And it said old. And all 3 times it was the same female voice whispering.
And I also like when you show what y'all are seeing because people don't realize when you're looking at that night vision.
Yeah,
that's not what y'all
I
are
show
seeing.
that because I'm like, people think there's like lights on the show. I'm like, no, this is
No.
how it looks like. Click, boom, pitch
Pitch
black.
black.
Jake, my hands are sweaty, bro.
You're welcome.
This is why this is torture. This is payback, huh?
No, dude,
No.
this is stuff that excites me because it's
This
like
is
I'm a
great.
big I'm a history nerd, and I
Yep.
love like going to these places, finding out the history about the place, and you find out maybe like the why it's haunted. You find out like some creepy shit like Penhurst is fucked up, and one of the most fucked up things ever that I learned there was during when it was operating. Adolf Hitler sent them a letter congratulating them on their like success
You need to try to
of
go
being
to
an asylum.
You need to try
Fuck.
to go to the Stonewall
What?
Jackson Academy. It's
Yeah.
in Concord, North Carolina.
Uh-huh.
They have a lot of shit there.
I want to go to Gettysburg because have you seen the
Yes.
videos that come out of Gettysburg?
Gettysburg, Savannah's really good too.
Dude, people have videos of like ghost troop battalions walking through the woods.
Mhm.
You can find where it's like it literally they're like all of a sudden you can see like 30 soldiers. It's all ghosts just walking through the woods.
I'm coming on the next one, but we need a minimum of 10 people. So, like, I don't
Okay.
want to go with like
No,
3 or 4.
okay.
Don't say that,
No,
bro.
no,
Okay.
you feel me?
Okay.
No, like, I don't
Okay.
need.
Jimmy,
I don't want to go when it's like I'm
Do
in
what?
Put him in the asylum.
Dude,
It's
it's
gonna-
gonna-
it's asylum. Yeah.
He's gonna put you by yourself.
That's the point. Like I said, it
Oh,
doesn't matter. It's like
fun.
as long as I don't have to be in the front of the group or the back of the group.
That's
I
not
just
how it
want to be
works.
in the
That's not how-
middle.
That's not how it works, buddy. This
That's
ain't a
the-
haunted house.
How do you feel about going to a sanatorium?
Oh my god.
This
Oh,
ain't a
man.
haunted house
J-
attraction.
Jamie,
How you
this-
feel?
Jamie,
How you
It
feel?
looks creepy.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
want to go in
Hey,
there.
Waverly Hill Sanatorium.
Do you have to go at night? Is there
Yes.
daytime adventures?
Hey.
No
Hey, how about
daytime.
this? You have to walk down the body chute.
Okay, okay.
They had because so this was during the tuberculosis pandemic. They turned the laundry chute into a body chute because they didn't want the
Stop it.
patients who were still living to see all the dead bodies getting
So
carted
they'll
out.
just drop them down?
They were dropping them down the laundry chute. You can walk down it
Bro, why would I do that?
because you said
You
you
know how
want to
many
go. I'll
voices-
see 10 people.
You know
will
how
go.
many? Imagine if you go down there and just hear, ah!
And
Yeah. Well, wait. Well, first of all,
Like somebody.
why would you
Oh,
hear
they're
it?
dead
Why,
already.
yeah, they're dead already.
Maybe they're having fun, bro. All right,
That's hilarious.
this is
That's
enough,
hilarious.
bro. I am
Oh,
done.
man,
It's time,
dude.
it's time for the
That was a
segment.
good paranormal activity
Hey,
segment, bro.
Jake, people are gonna love this episode, bro. This is
I
gonna be
hope
a,
so,
this is
dude.
gonna-
We can keep going if you want to make it the longest episode ever.
where can they
Okay,
find
okay.
you at?
Jake the Viking on all social medias.
Okay.
Everywhere, Jake the Viking. I'm verified on everything, so don't follow the fake bank accounts.
Wow,
Don't
flex.
You'll get there one day.
Dude, that's what my coach
Hey,
told me.
listen, it took me doing a nationally aired TV commercial for Twisted Tea to get my verification, all right?
Oh, okay.
And it only happened because I guess the very next week, the dude smacked the shit out of the guy in the
Oh
gas
yeah, I
station.
remember
with
that.
Twisted Tea.
Yeah, that Twisted Tea never paid him, but he just
Dude, they made
blew,
so
I was about to
much
say,
money.
he blew them up.
Can you get me that, JV?
There you go, fam. Y'all
JV's
have fun, bro.
I
Come on,
already
dude.
cut-
Come on,
already
you bite in.
I don't.
I
wanna
already
do
separated it.
I'm getting a little piece.
You're getting a piece?
How big?
You didn't sign the waiver, bro.
Bro, how dangerous is
He
this?
don't need to do
Forget
it.
the waiver.
It's because it's a
then.
Carolina Reaper with
Yeah.
Oh
scorpion
yeah, I'll watch
paste or
you
whatever.
guys.
Oh, okay.
Bro, I've had the Carolina Reaper chips. Then I have to sign no waiver.
All right. I got this.
That's a good looking piece, dude.
Here's that one. Here's yours.
Bro, watch this shit be
I really
delicious.
don't. Oops.
Oh, don't touch it.
Watch this shit be
All
delicious.
right, you ready?
I don't want to eat.
All right,
this.
before we eat it, I gotta say this. You ready? All right. So this is the heat check segment presented by HHC,
smells
Houston
good.
Hot
Smells hot,
Chicken.
John.
Houston, we have a problem.
Flipping problem.
Go.
Okay.
I can
Nobody
already-
got hemorrhoids, huh?
I can already feel it.
Mhm.
I can already feel it.
I think this is a good decision to me sitting.
This is a horrible decision.
All
I think I'm
Oh.
so. Oh man, y'all are
Hey,
different.
all right, pizza or burgers?
Pizza,
Fries or onion rings?
fries,
Pepsi or Coke?
Pepsi,
Sweet or savory?
sweet,
Spotify or Apple Music?
Spotify,
Apple or Android?
Apple,
PC or Mac?
PC,
Early bird or night owl?
Night Owl,
Marvel or DC?
DC.
Star Wars or Star Trek?
I guess Star Trek because Star Wars sucks now.
COD or Battlefield?
COD, Battlefield sucks.
First person or third person?
First person,
Red or blue?
blue,
Right or left?
right.
All right, I'm done, bro.
All right, I got one last one. LSU or New Mexico State.
LSU all day, baby.
New Mexico State.